Hello, I'm Jay Bravender, the VP of Sales for Champion Industries. I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about the Pro Series Flight Type dishwasher. We've introduced the HMI Controller to the Flight Type Series machine, and you can see really what it does is it gives you an interactive, intuitive look at the controller, and it really tells you exactly what the machine is doing. It says when the machine is running, it tells you when a door is open. So if I open up the door, you will see it says door is open. If it happens to accumulate dishes at the end of it, it'll say conveyor full. So really it makes it super easy for the operator to understand and look and find out exactly what the machine is doing. You can see that it tells you when the levels are full. It tells you when the heating elements are on and active. It really makes it so the operator can look at the controller and find out exactly what it's doing. But it even has some great features when it comes to inputs and outputs, and when it comes to diagnosing what potentially could be wrong with a dishwasher. You can go into the diagnostic mode and you can see the critical inputs and the outputs. I can go here and it'll tell the operator, it'll tell the manager or service technician what is on, what is not on, so it makes diagnosing a potential service issue that much quicker. Because again, in today's world, the goal is to get this dishwasher back up and running as quickly as we can to prevent that machine from being down any further than it needs to be. The other great thing that this has is because this machine has what we call power drains, and because we are controlling the drains, we now can make a D-line feature that is really almost automatic. You can see here, I'm going to go through a sample D-line feature. You go in here, you say perform D-line now, and it's going to ask you again, are you really sure you want to D-line it? Because again, in a normal process, it could be 15, 20, 30 minutes for the D-line process. But in this test, it's going to be a simple, quick D-line process. You hit yes. It's going to automatically drain the machine. And then it's going to actually tell you that it's time to open the doors and clean all the screens out. So when you do that, you hit continue. And now the machine's going to fill up automatically. The next step, it's going to tell you that you need to add your D-liming solution. So again, you open up your doors, you put the proper amount of D-liming solution in the tanks, you hit continue, and now it's going to wash all that D-liming solution inside your tank. It's going to drain it, it's going to fill itself back up again, it's going to rinse all that solution out, it's going to drain it, it's going to fill itself back up again. So therefore the D-line process washes it, it rinses it twice, and now your machine is pretty much done and that D-liming is complete. Now, in a normal process, this could take 20, 30, 40 minutes, and it also gives the operators the ability to adjust that time because some parts of the country have really hard water and they might need to spend a little bit more time D-liming. This controller gives that operator the ability to adjust it based on their water conditions. D-lime's complete, so now we go back into operation. The other great thing that this has when it comes to servicing the machine and being intuitive and interactive is we can create an error just for this simple test. So I'm going to create, and there's going to be an error code that's going to show up here. To give a error code, we're going to go back. So here, this is what an operator would see. It would see a flashing yellow triangle, and it says here, drain time exceeded. So that lets the operator know, hey, there's something wrong with my machine because this is in red. Now, if it's green, that means everything is good. If it's yellow, that means it's usually just a notification saying, hey, it's time to change the water or time to D-lime it. But here you can go and press the exclamation point, and it's going to tell you, drain time has exceeded fault. This is what you need to do if you want to go in here for a troubleshooting guide. You press that. It tells the operator, hey, open the tank door, remove the screen, check the tank water level. Is there water in the tank? Hit yes. It pretty much tells the operator, hey, you probably might just need to clean the screen, check the drain screen, make sure there's no debris there. Is the tank draining now? If it is, you hit yes. And you go and hit this to reset. So now what you've done is you've eliminated a service call. And again, that is what this controller allows us to do, is it allows us to be interactive, intuitive. It allows us to make it easier for the service companies when they have to diagnose the dishwasher, but it also makes it for the operators to figure out what could potentially be wrong with the machine, and so you don't have to place a service call for a basic clean my screen nuisance call that could have cost that customer $500 or $700 for a technician to walk in the door. That's just some of the great features of the Pro Series. The other thing that we've done is we've added Direct Link. Direct Link is a direct connection to this dishwasher, and it allows us at the factory to have direct connection into this machine, and so we can help diagnose from our factory what potentially could be wrong with the machine. Again, the goal is to get that machine up and running as quickly as possible, to help with the service technicians that walk in that door to diagnose and get what's wrong with the machine. And then the other option is Direct Link Plus. It gives you all the features of Direct Link, but now we've added the ability to, in the cloud-based storage, it gives us the ability to pull all the information for HACCP compliance, like your wash tank temperatures and your rinse tank temperatures, and anything that an operator might need can be pulled from the cloud. It can be sent to them once a day, once a week, once a month, and that operator has the data that they need for all their health department compliances, and that's Direct Link Plus. Hopefully you guys learned a little bit about the new Champion Flight Type dishwasher today on our Pro Series. Thank you for taking your time today and learning more about this. Have a wonderful day.